I am resetting. We're gonna talk through the reset, but we're gonna do it vlog style this time. I think I'm gonna do it. Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. I love this book. All the stars, all the love. I'm back and forth about what books am I gonna take, what books. I didn't want to take any library books. I wanted to take one of my own books, but I also wanted to take books of the authors that I'm going to. I go to film a video. My room is a shambles. I feel like I only clean my room to film videos. So, but I do need to film said video. I do need to film a video for the month, my monthly reset. I need to do it because literally June is in 5 days. Yeah. So I'm gonna put on a little timer and we're gonna do a little cleaning and I'm gonna put my makeup on and then put on get everything ready so I can film. So let's go. Let's get it together. First I need to actually do my reset portion, my reflection and reset portion. I haven't done that. Oh, is this even plugged up? I need to do that. So let's set a little timer. I need to physically clean because my brain is cluttered. So actually let's do that first. We're gonna do a 10-minute timer to get some decluttering done because my brain is cluttered and my room is a mess and that's not helping anything. So let's do that first and then my computer is loading so I can do the other things. But yeah, let's get it done. We're gonna do it like this because I am resetting. We're gonna talk through the reset, but we're gonna do it vlog style this time. I usually do it sit down video style, which you can see here, my last month's monthly reset. But we're gonna do it vlog style this time because basically, well, really just basically because I want to. I have no other words other than I want to. And I think it'll work better with my time because I have to travel this weekend. So I need to get the things in order before I travel. So this will work better with me doing that and like staying on task and like staying ahead with my videos. So hello, hi, welcome to the vlog. My name is Nicole Charnell. I do videos on healthy, intentional living. That is just me living a healthy life with intention. I haven't said that tagline in so long, but that's really what I do every single day. And I try to exude through everything that I do, through my 12-week year, through my planning, through my motivational videos. That is what I'm doing, living an intentional life. So come along with me while I declutter, get ready for a new month, all of the fun things while I'm also getting ready to travel. I have to do that. And then, and yeah, just live life. So, first things first, I literally already started my timer. Let me pause said timer. Actually, we're going to restart it. And we're going to talk about my reset. Okay, so here, I'm going to put it up on the screen. What my reset usually looks like. I go through the same steps every single time, starting with decluttering. I declutter my physical space as well as my digital space. Then I do a reflection. I do my planner for the month. I do my 12-week goals. So I am currently in the middle of a 12-week year, which we'll talk about. So I update my goals, talk about what's going on in my current week. My financial milestones. Actually, I forgot to change this template because it shouldn't have this on it. So there we go. So after my 12-week goals, then I talk about my favorites for the month. I talk about my book favorite. Gosh, dang it. Messed that up. Talk about my book favorite. I talk about my channel favorite. Talk about my channel favorite. I do my reading wrap up and then my monthly TBR for the next month. So that is the new format for my monthly reset videos. You're not even gonna see all that part because it's not like I was screen recording. I was literally just fixing it on my computer. So you're gonna see the end result. The end result, this is it. So we're gonna start with decluttering. Let's get into it because girl, you good? I don't think you are. It's because my room is cluttered. It really is because my room is cluttered. My brain feels so cluttered. It feels so cluttered. So unfortunately, I need a SD card. So I have to take this SD card out. So I need to check this current SD card in here. Make sure it is good. All right, let's get this footage off. All right, the footage is uploading. I also can go ahead and make a folder for this footage. Great, that's getting ready. Now let's restart the timer because the declutteredness of my brain, and everything else is intense. So let's go. Oh, we're gonna do 10 minutes. Boom, 10 minutes. Let's get it. Watching my old monthly resets, and I was just looking for the differences. I don't know, like I like to listen to something, and I was like, let me listen to myself. Let me get myself motivated, pushing myself, be that disciplined girl. And some of these, I'm dropping bars. I am. I'm giving the tea, giving the good things, giving the information. It's funny because this one is going to be a vlog style, right? And then I switched over to doing like seated videos. And then like I had a combination of the two, and then I went back to seated videos. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting watching myself. You gotta watch yourself back, you know? It is something. It is something. So I just sat down to do my reflection. While I'm on here, I'm like looking at my camera, and I really feel like I could have some better settings, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what setting it is that makes it's not grainy. I almost look like, I don't know what it is, but I almost look like glossed over, or like there's a filter. Like it doesn't look like true color to me. So I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try and get it off. I am gonna try. I'm gonna try right now for 2 seconds. Okay. I did some things, and I think this is it. I think this is the correct setting. Okay, I also did something called steady shot. I don't know what that is, but usually I use a tripod, but like, I feel like me holding it, I'm giving a different vibe. I'm also giving a different color. I feel like I'm giving true color. Okay, we're liking it. We like it here. Oh, my battery's about to die. That's great too. Okay. I don't know how I feel about like, I don't know. Like this is an interesting, I don't know if it's tracking. I don't even know what it's called. Let me see if I can go back. Okay, so this is active. I feel like it's almost the same now that I did it back to back. And then the other one was called steady shot. I think I like steady shot better. Let's go back. Okay, I like this. I like this. I'm here for it. Okay. Oh, I feel so much better. I really thought it was me, bro. I thought it was my camera. I thought I was like, okay, like my camera is not acting the way I want it to act. It's not doing what I want it to do. Obviously, user error. I was in a setting because this is what I'm talking about. I think this is better. We'll see. We're going to film like this for the rest of the video, and we'll see how it goes. But because to me, I could tell I almost wanted to go to be like using my phone camera, and my phone camera is great. Don't get me wrong. And I will use my phone camera when I'm out and about and in the streets. I will. But I was like, I also bought a vlog camera. Like I want to be using my vlog camera. I don't want to be using my camera, my phone camera all the time because of storage and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I need a different solution. And I really was like about to take my camera to the Best Buy and be like, help me, please. But I think this might be what I want. Ooh, I really feel like this might be what I wanted. We'll see. Anyway. I'm onto my reflection. So I like to go through my old reflection for the previous year and see, oh my gosh, like, and I'm reading and talking and see like the differences and the changes from like year to year, like how I felt about it. You know, were there any consistencies and all that kind of stuff, or inconsistencies or whatever. And just to see what I said previously. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I'm looking at is my day. Actually, I'll put it up on the screen. What I'm looking at is my word for 2024. And I chose 3 different words. First of all, breakthrough, exciting, creative. Yes, this was the month that I went to New York with me and my sister. Me and my older sister went to New York, and we had a day. and we walked around New York. Now she hated it. She'll never do it again. However, I had a great time. And I mean, we had fun together and we ate some really good food, but yeah, she was like, we did too much walking. It was too much. We went on the subway. This was a lot for her. So I need to go back. I need to go back. I really feel like I need to do this again. I think I'm gonna do it. I think, gosh dang it. I'm really thinking about it. But anyway, I'm gonna figure it out. But taking a day trip to New York is what I did last year. I hit 1K on my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. Yay. Last year. Oh, wonderful. I learned how to apply planning to my videos. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. How to become a travel. I sure did learn that. Planning my training hours. Okay, that's like things like if I'm training myself to do something or if I'm like learning something. Let me do my reflection for this year really quickly and then we'll talk through it. As you can see, I'm a little excited. Okay, my nephew's graduation is literally in 2 hours, so I need to get it going, get the ball rolling. Finished my reflection. Great. We're doing excellent. We're doing tremendous. We're doing tremendous. I need to update my 12-week year now. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to talk through it a little bit with you and just tell you what my 12-week year is looking like. I'm looking okay. I'm looking all right. I could be better in some areas. I'm doing great in some areas. So it's a day-to-day thing. It's a day-to-day process. All right, what 3 tasks could I complete this week that will make me feel good? I've been doing really good with my short form content. This past week was the first week in about a month or so where I didn't post 2 videos like I wanted to for the week, but that's okay. I'm back on it this week. I've already posted 1 video, and then the second video I actually am going to put on the schedule today, like schedule it today. So how do I want to feel by the end of this week? Accomplished. I feel like accomplished is how I want to feel. So I have made my habits for the week. They're pretty bare because, yeah, I'm going on this trip at the end of the week. I'm going to Black Romance Book Fest. So by the time you see this video, I would have already gone. But yeah, by the time you see this video, I would have already gone to Black Romance Book Fest. So I want to vlog the festival. So it's pretty light, the things that I'm doing. I'm just doing things to keep myself in line so I can still reach my goals. So I have one habit that has to do with my financial goal. I have 4 habits that have to do with my YouTube or my brand goal, and then 1 habit that has to do with my travel agent goal. So I think that's more than enough. If you don't know, if you haven't watched my previous 12-week year videos, I have 3 goals for my 12-week year. The first one is to, actually, let's just go to the goals so I don't mess this up. First one is to pay 1K to my credit card debt. So that's $1,000 to my credit card debt. The second one is to reach 4,000 watch hours on my YouTube channel. And then the third goal is to sell 4 rooms on my October family group cruise. So I'm doing okay. I actually haven't calculated the amount of money that I have paid on my credit card. So I need to do that. I need to write it down, but I do know what the starting balance was. And then of course I can track like how many times I've paid so I can add up the money. Let me open that up actually so I can do that right now. For my second goal, which is reach 4,000 watch hours, I am not going to say that it can't happen, but I'm currently at 1,700 watch hours, and my 12-week year ends. It ends in June, at the very last week of June. So like the whole first week of July, which is actually perfect because I go on a work trip that week. So it's perfect that it ends there because I just feel like that might be a little hectic, but that's okay. I'm opening my Capital One so I can check my monies. And then the last goal is to sell 4 rooms on my October family group cruise. And so far I have sold 2. Yes, one is my room. I don't care. I'm there. Okay. But I've sold 2 rooms. So, and I am on the verge of selling the 3rd room very soon. So I'm very excited about that. I am moving towards the goal. So I need to do my budget. I'll probably do that later. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get dressed and ready to go to my nephew's graduation. I'm gonna break the news to my daughter because I'm sure she thinks that she's just gonna be living her best life in her room today. It's not gonna happen. So she just loves to stay in there. She's great. I mean, I'm like that too. I'm very much like that, where I just like to stay in my room and be unbothered. Just don't bother me. But I'm working to wear, this is why I love the Toby gear, because honestly, when I go back and track as well, like I go back and look at what I've done and where I'm at and like where I'm going. You can't tell me nothing. I'm actually gonna get my clothes as well. My clothes are the dryer, which is crazy because it just folded, but it's fine. Like if I stay on top of the folding, it'll be better for me. It'll be better. So I'm gonna get the clothes, fold them, also change my clothes, and then we're gonna talk about my favorites for the month of May, and then what I'm anticipating for the month of June. So I'll be right back. So I want to talk about my favorites for the month of May. So first, my favorite book of the month of May. No shocker here if you follow me on TikTok. Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. I love this book. All the stars, all the love, all the tears, all the laughs, all the enjoyment. So good. I love this book. This was the 3rd book in the Skyland series. So Kennedy Ryan wrote a interconnected standalone series, and they were 3 best friends. And then this is the last best friend. So this is her story. I'm not going to say any more than that because one, there's like just so much out there in this book. And I mean, like, Kennedy deserves all the love. If you love just romance, strong black female character, especially Hendrix, who this book is about. She was strong. She stood 10 toes down for her family, for her friends, for herself, stood up for herself. She knew what she wanted, but she was also willing to listen to others and like grow a little bit. So this book is so good. It's so good. Follow me on TikTok if you want more about like in-depth reviews of books. I will be doing them there, but this was my favorite book of the month. And then my favorite YouTuber for the month, Nike is her name. I don't think I've made her my favorite before, but Nike is her name. Her channel's name is Reading Over Reality. And she does like reading vlogs, book shopping vlogs. She just did this one where she did book shopping in DC. I hate traveling to DC and like all the congestion and all the things. Girl, I feel you. It's not for me. I don't want to do it, but she looked like she had so much fun when she went around to the bookstores. So it kind of made me want to do it. I don't know if I'll do it, but she looked like she had such a great time. So anyway, I love her channel. She really just talks about like reading, but she talks a little bit about like her life, mom life, and all that kind of stuff. So I just like following her for like the vibes, and like she's one of the people that I like literally put on and I could just listen to her talk. Like I literally just put her on to listen to her talk. So love her channel. I will link her down below. Like I said, her name is Nike, but her channel name is Reading Over Reality. So those are my favorites for the month. And then I'm going to talk about the books that I read this month. So I only read 4 books this month, which I'm realizing at this point in my life, this is where I'm at. I gotta chill. I have a full-time job. I'm out here having a full-time YouTube channel. I'm out here a full-time mom. Like I got a lot going on out here trying to build a travel agent business. I have a lot going on. So at the beginning of the year, I set my reading goal to 104 books. That is basically 2 books a week. And I was feeling the pressure of not hitting that goal. And this past month, I realized like, I'm giving myself this pressure and I need to stop. Like, why are you giving yourself this pressure? I kept like looking at oh, you're 8 books behind, you're 9 books behind, you're 10 books behind, and getting like anxious about it. And I was like, no. I was like, oh, okay, I could read this many novellas this week and then I can get back on track. And I was like, no, I needed to change my goal. So I did. I changed it to 80 books for the year as my goal, because that's what I hit last year. I think I read 82 books. So I think from now on, I'm just going to make my reading goal whatever I hit the year before, because that's realistic. And like last year, I made it 52 books and I surpassed 52 books at the first half of the year. And then that's because I was like heavy into audiobooks the beginning of the year. I don't know. I just was. And then like this year, I'm not as heavy into audiobooks. I've been listening to them sometimes. So that's also why like this month I only read 4 books. So the first book I read was Black Wife Privilege. Tyler Walker is who that book is by. So it was kind of a novella. It wasn't very long at all, pretty short. And it was just a romance. And this one in particular, was this the France one? I really liked. I read one and it was, no, that was Black Wife Effect. I loved the France one. But this one, yes, okay. She's a bartender. He's a billionaire. He walks into her bar. He has like a problem in his life. He's like a tech billionaire. He has a problem with his work. She is like an aspiring chef, and she's trying to get her career going. And he walks into her bar. She's bartending. It's kind of like attraction at first sight, and then we go from there. So I liked this one. I liked the fact that she was a chef. That was fun. And what he liked about her is the fact that she really loved cooking, and like you could see the joy on her face when she did cook. So he enjoyed watching her cook, which I thought was a really cute like nuance to like their relationship. Like this is why he's so into her, because she could like her passion is very clear on her face. I thought that was adorable. I loved that. So that's what that one was about. It's just a short, easy read. And then what did I read next? Oh, I read Can't Get Enough next by Kennedy Ryan. 5-star. Love that book. I can't say it enough. I recommend all 3 books. I read all 3 books in the series. I recommend all 3. They're so good. If you like contemporary romance, read them. They're amazing. I do recommend that you read them in order, because there are parts of like the first one that is given away in the third one. So if you care about that, read them in order. And then I read The 5-Second Rule. This was a nonfiction. I do have a goal, like a personal goal that I have to myself, of reading at least 1 nonfiction a month. And so this one was another one by Mel Robbins. I read the Let Them Theory. It's over here somewhere. I read the Let Them Theory last month. Addicted to that book. Love that book. Want to read it again. Want to annotate it. I bought the book literally the day I finished it. So good. And so I read this book by her, The 5-Second Rule. And it's pretty much whenever you want to get something accomplished, as soon as it comes into your mind, you count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you get up and you move towards that goal. So the main reason I used it and why I love it is because I want to get up and get to the gym on time and get to work on time. So and I haven't been doing that. I was doing very poorly about getting to the gym on time, and I was doing very poorly because I wasn't getting out of the bed when my alarm went off. So I used that method to help me get out of the bed in the morning. And I haven't been late to the gym since. And I've read this book like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So I love this theory. So I recommend it if you have something like that where you're trying to get yourself moving, like do something. So it's called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. The last one is Just Our Luck. So it is in my bag, and my bag's over there. Ooh, it's a library book. I love it. It's so good. I can't wait. Every time I get a chance to read it, I've been picking it up, reading it. It's so good. And I'm almost done. I'm going to be finished by the time June hits, but I'm filming this video and I'm currently 3 days away from the end of June. So I'm going to be finished though, because it's so good. I can't put it down. I love it. I still haven't finished Oathbound, and I really think it's because it's so big and I can't take it with me, versus as Just Our Luck. I've been reading it every day because I've been taking it with me to work, and that's been helping so much. But then I just listened to something. What was I listening to? Oh, Atomic Habits. I was listening to the book Atomic Habits, and I'm pretty sure that's what this said. It said, if you want to make reading at night a habit, take your book and you place it on your pillow after you make your bed. And so then when you get back in the bed, you have to move the book to get in the bed. And then that like triggers you to read the book. I love that. So I'm going to try that with this because I need to just be getting into it every night. Every time I've gotten into it, I've enjoyed it. I just need to keep getting into it. So currently on chapter 10. This is once again on my TBR for the month of June. I'm going to get to this. The month of June, my June hopefuls. So, like I said, I'm going to finish Oathbound. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to Black Romance Book Fest in a few days. So I have 2 authors here that are actually going to be there at Black Romance Book Fest. So I want to read their books. I've had both of these books on my shelf for a while, and I do plan on taking these books with me. So this first one is The Good Ones Are Taken. It's funny because I was at work one day. I had this book in my bag to read, and one of my coworkers, she was working, but she was doing something where she was just kind of sitting there, and she was like, "Dan, I left my book at home." I was like, "Oh, I have a book in my bag," and it was this book. And I gave it to her, and she didn't want to give it back to me. She ate it up. She read it in a week. And I was like, "Okay, girl." And she was like, "It's good. It's good. It's good." So I am going to read this. I'm going to take this book with me to Black Romance Book Fest. And I'm also going to take this book, The Accidental Pinup by Danielle Jackson. Oh, this one's by Taj McCoy, by the way. Taj McCoy. And then this is Danielle Jackson. So I'm going to take both of these books with me. I know very little about them. This one is about a girl who's like plus size, but she's usually taking the pictures, and then somebody takes her picture, and then she kind of gets in front of the camera. That's literally all I know about this. This one has to do with, I think it's going to be a love triangle. Yes, it's a love triangle. One guy's a best friend, one guy's a potential, and she's looking for love. So that's what this is about. So I'm going to take both of these books with me to Black Romance Book Fest. I was like going back and forth about what books am I going to take, what books. I didn't want to take any library books. I wanted to take one of my own books, but I also wanted to take books of the authors that I'm going to, all of that. I'm not getting any books signed. I'm not getting any books signed. I am going to take a bag. I think I've showed this in a previous video, but I have a bag that I'm going to take to get all the authors to sign my book bag, but it's just a canvas bag. So, and then I'll have like the collection of authors on my bag. I'm really excited about this idea, as you can tell, but yeah, so I'm going to take these books, but I'm not going to ask the author to sign them. I'm going to ask them to sign my bag. I digress. Moving on. And then the last book I want to talk about, I actually signed up for Book of the Month because of this book. So a friend of mine, well, I think I've seen it on BookTok, BookTube, Bookstagram. I've seen it all over the internet. Okay. Silver Elite by Danny Francis. Seen it everywhere. I was like, I want to buy this book. I want to buy this book. Then I saw it was on Book of the Month, and I've been wanting to sign up for Book of the Month for a few months now. I've been thinking about it. I keep going in, backing out, going in, backing out. And then my friend of mine that I work with said, "Have you heard of Silver Elite? It's so good. I just finished it." And she thinks it's a pseudonym author, basically where it's an author, but they change their name for the book. I think that's the phrase, right? So I was like, what? And that was the tipping point. So I got it on Book of the Month. Also, I wanted to get it because of these really cool spray edges. And the book is just really pretty. I mean, it's just a pretty book. It's very simple, and I can't wait to read it. I don't know much about it. It is a dystopian world, and the main character is a female, and she's a mind reader. So that's really all I know. Those are the vibes. So those are the books. These are my June hopefuls. I'm literally going to take a picture of these right now and put them on my little book club that I'm in. I'm in a fun book club that I found on TikTok, and yeah. So I'm gonna take a picture of these bad boys. Take a picture of these, and then I'm out of here. I gotta go. My nephew is graduating from kindergarten. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready to go to that. So I'm gonna take my picture, and then I'm out. When I come back, I'm gonna do my planning, and I'm gonna get out my suitcase. At least I'm gonna get it out, so I'll be ready.